That's the only girl I ever saw move like that. Left hand.
I'm gonna tell you who kind of was nice like that.
Yeah, all everything.
She nice. She a level ahead of her. But I'm gonna tell you who had shit like that. Tanika from Vincent.
Everybody. Shit, what's the name? Kamaya that went to y'all? Oh, went to the King.
Rachel's story was like that too.
Rachel was like that too.
This way.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how we gonna fit everybody in here.
You can fit everybody. That's what's next to you.
It don't matter, bro.
It don't matter.
You gotta make sure we all be able to fit it in.
So yeah, you good as long as we sit, we can fit it in.
What's
Oh, she's straight. I heard it. I ain't seen nobody go in. I thought it was alive. I'm like, damn, alive. You got another cup like that?
A what?
I mean, a cup.
A cup.
The preference not thanks. All right. What's up, everybody? I ain't seen her. I'm like, damn, alive.
How you doing? Good. How y'all doing?
That's Marty got something. Yeah, okay, drink.
Why? Is it too far?
That's what number right up.
Exactly. I don't really be drinking like that.
Oh, you actually a lightweight with that.
Actually, not. You know, I'll be
Take a shot.
You take a shot. I got another. It's another glass here for you, first. Yeah. You live with Mike T too.
Yeah.
You saw the last one with Tyson.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it all though. It was
Just
live, bro.
like
Our
Tyson,
shit, we just went to you last Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I got some jab. I already know I'm gonna start overjapping it because you gonna bring up some shit that maybe everything just gonna start. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's all gonna start coming back to me.
Alright, go ahead.
You got me.
I got some.
I left that bottle. I think I left
You close the window for me. I got you.
Look at that. Close like the blinds, like
The window too, so it's like no, it's.
You know what y'all gotta get? First thing I noticed when we watching it, y'all gotta get a brighter light. Y'all gotta get one of them.
Oh yeah, it's just everything.
It's bright. It's bright. All that light. Bright. First thing I noticed.
Trying to get some mics and shit too.
oh, really? I didn't see that.
Y'all didn't have mics on? I thought y'all
Bro,
had mics.
cameras, that's why some of it looks jank. Like some might use an old camera. Like I gotta get that camera's a picture camera.
Right.
So I just make it work right now. As I $5. So I'm just making it
But
work.
y'all doing the right shit though. Grabbing all the right niggas with real jab. That's what it's about.
You gotta get
And then, yeah, but I want motherfuckers to realize, like, shit, they real stories, too. Like, hey, I fucked up here. Like, hey, you know, like, where people could come up gang, like, hey, this is where I could have did this. Or even the success, like, hey, you know, the positive shit, like, every way, though. So, like, that's on that point. But, yeah, that's on that point. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, Tyson shit, just to the left. Your left. Yeah, what you ever saw Cal hoop when you was younger? When you was younger?
I did.
You did? How was that like?
I did.
How was him and Mark like in that that Washington crew like?
We got that nigga yesterday.
So,
Cal.
yeah. He got
that
real
shit
story.
That shit on right now. That shit got 20 views already.
Nigga was living with Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce, he had real
Bro.
tap then.
Bro, not even that. He just hooping his whole career though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's all American.
That's what I'm saying.
First one. At 5.
8 steals a game. Niggas 8 steals a game.
He said he locked up Bob Hurley. 15. He said he locked up Bob Hurley brother because he was what's his name? He locked up Danny Hurley because he was mad at Bob Hurley because he never got a chance to go at him. So he said he stripped him 7 times in a row. Took it from him just.
They said
that was All-American. 15, 11 assists, and 8 steals a game.
He's like, I ain't built like that. He's like, I'm from Milwaukee, but he
Nigga, he could have went to Michigan with the 5-5.
Yeah, that's where he's supposed to go.
You know they McDonald's class, man?
Yeah, but see,
He's supposed to go there.
Yeah, he named all of them.
Bro, you gotta watch this shit, bro.
Yeah, I just went back at that. That's real job.
But you seen it. You're younger than that.
Yeah, I'm a little older than y'all, man.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Markman was my coaches. So Cap,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was there. Do you remember when I was there?
I'm shocked. I'm 99, like Chuck, 98, 99. That's my era. Yeah, that's my era. Marshall Williams, James,
Who
Lil Rodney,
I just had on that was talking about that?
JD, Tobias. My era.
Who I just had on? B. Joe. So you was
B. Joe. That's my era.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, so you caught
Every
Sherman
night.
nights like that then?
Yeah, well, I grew up at Sherman with show.
Okay, so
Dominican.
Yeah. We going right into it. Let's talk right about the high school then. Shoot, let's talk about the hooping. I think when I first met you, Gio, it was younger then.
Yeah,
So
you
like,
was a baby.
yeah.
You, Bryce, Brees, y'all was babies.
Rest in peace, yeah, Bryce,
Yeah, y'all was babies.
Yeah, all because Bryce, his dad was the
Yeah,
coach.
big was up, yeah.
All there.
Your dad and well, Mark was Deke's assistant. He was my assistant coach when I was a freshman and sophomore. Then he ended up getting a job at Custard. So he left going into my junior year. He got the job at Custard. And it was just me and Deke.
How was it like playing with Mike Taylor and how was y'all squad there?
It's funny because like Mike was like, and I know that's why he got to the league, but every day like Mike made practice just like hell. Like he made it his duty. Like I'm on that with you every day.
Same energy that
Yes, that he had now, that he got to this day. Like, that's just how Mike is. Mike was one of the year. So I was a senior. Well, I was a junior when he was a sophomore. So he came up. Yeah, I'm a year over him. I was 03. He was 04. But yeah, like we damn near fought like every day in practice. It was one of them. Yeah. But it was like just only in basketball, like on the court. And rest in peace, Devin. Man, them dudes every single day would be on that. Like Mike, I got him. I go at Mike. Mike like, no. Devin like, no, let me get him. Devin to come. I'm going at Devin. Like, I'm going 2-on-1 pretty much every single practice. But, like, Mike really took off when I left. So, like, my senior year, his junior year, we was super good. We only lost 2 games.
So you said, so that's when he took off when you was there. You was still there?
No, he started killing.
Did you see it, though? Did you see that?
Because Big, man, Big, I ain't gonna lie, Big let me rock. You feel me? Like, Big was on that. Big was like, nah, this GL shit right now when you know what I'm saying?
That's a go.
Big go. I'm sitting here, I've been there, like, since you leave. And I knew Mike knew that. Like, and Mike used to kind of, like, he would challenge. It was one of them challenges, like, I'm on that. Like, I'm trying to be that, you feel me? But overall, we were solid as a group. But we only went like 6 deep. Like, we didn't play the all right, so we only went like 6 deep. So when I left, that's when Mike just went stupid. Like, his first 5 games, 40. I'm like, 40? I'm reading the paper like, damn, Mike going crazy. Yeah,
that's back then when this shit was tight. Like, everybody was
that's somebody. That's when King had Pre.
Every school, like
Rob Dixon, Khalif.
Oh yeah, King alone,
man.
Man,
that year King, it was King, Vincent, and Washington. And my senior year, we lost to King and Washington back to back. Now I'll never forget, I had an article on the paper. Mind you, I had never got no write-ups. I led the city in scoring my junior year, and that's when the city.
I didn't know that.
I led the city in scoring after 23. My junior year was Boo Wade, Greg Brown.
Yeah, you was with them.
Like they was all in the city that year. So I led the city. I was 23 that year, and that following year, that same year, it was the year we were solid. So we lost to King and Vincent. I mean, I got my first write up. I'll take that back on back. My first write up, and it was the week we had Washington Tuesday, King Friday. So it was like a big write up. Right. Like Riley getting recruited by whoever. It's a big week. I'm Jack. Like, yeah, you know, this is gonna be our stadium week. We went in, we get respect from the city. We had lost. We was like 12-0. Like it was getting in. We beat Brookfield Central. They had Luke Palmer, rest in peace him, and they was number 2 in the area at the time. So they came to us. We knocked them. So we going into that week like, oh, we finna do it. I'm in the paper jacket. Like, yeah, we see. You know, we gotta give at least 1 or 2. You know, man, what? King Washington. I probably had the worst game of the year against King. They sweated me.
But they had
they had so many, man. They had Rob Dixon. This was their guard. It was Pre, Matt Goodwin, Jahi, Rob Dixon, Khalif. That's 5. You feel me? That's all guards. So they running.
whatever, what's guys, what's this?
Yo.
Yeah, what guys do? Look.
I like the sound.
Was it?
They sweating you off.
No, I was sweating.
Whatever.
I don't know. I just remember guys doing it. Guys doing this on the sideline. Boy, they was coming 2-3 at a time.
They could do that.
Ran us out
As
the
soon as
gym.
you turn your back, you come.
Yeah, it was bad. So
especially if it was hot.
King smacked us, and then we went to Washington. I stuck it up at Washington too. I had 2 back-to-back battles, but them were the only 2 games we lost.
Okay.
So we went to the going into the tournament. We had a 1 seed. And we had beat Custer that year. We smacked Custer actually junior and senior. No, junior year we lost. Yeah.
Okay.
We lost to him. He came his first year at Custer. They came to Marshall and beat us. Yeah. He beat us. He actually beat us. And senior year we smacked him. That's when Draylon transferred over there.
Okay.
So they got Draylon, Tyson, Kurt, rest in peace, Kurt.
And
Carl,
rest in peace,
Carl.
Chris Berry.
They had a whip.
Eric, what's the
my other guy? Adam.
Yeah, you know Adam. He's nice.
Yeah.
He was.
They had Adam loaded.
Yeah.
So we smacked Custer.
Before I ask you about that, I gotta ask you about that. You ever see Irvin play?
Yeah, it's a killer bro.
He was nice.
So he passed away my sophomore year.
Okay.
So I wasn't really playing like that. So I didn't really get to see
Witness.
catching like that.
Right.
Yeah, he passed away when my sophomore.
He kind of reminded me of Rob Perry a little bit, kind of game, same
He's
kind
a
of
bigger
game.
dude too, right? Like 6'3", 6'4".
Okay.
Yeah, but what was we at with it? Oh no, we ended up playing Custer that year. So we was on that with them.
Yeah,
they got us. So we on there, and it was loaded. We ended up smacking them by like 23. Like, and it was funny because that game, yeah, it was deep. We beat them by like 23, I think it was 22 or 23. But it was funny that they ended up fighting. It was a big brawl. It was like 3 fights in the game. So to kick all fans out, only parents should say. So it was like a fight
At Custer?
at Marshall. It was a fight on Custer's side first. And then it was a fight on our side at halftime. And then started the third, it was another fight. Like, I'm literally calling the play out, and they just fall on the floor.
Wow.
Everybody to the locker room. They rush us to the locker room. You go in the locker room, come back out, all the fans gone. There's only parents in there. So the beat really didn't we really didn't get enough credit for it because everybody was gone. We really couldn't get up. We won. We ended up winning by 20, but like it wasn't really respected because everybody had left. But we ended up beating them. So going into the tournament, we was a 1 seed, and they moved us out of the side from Washington King. So it was like 2 different sides.
Yeah.
So they moved us from the side with Washington for us to go up there. We didn't have to play King. We don't got to play Washington. We don't got to see Vincent. None of them. They moved us to the other side. Which they moved us. Yeah, but it was Custer was over there too. Okay. So like in our head, we like shit. We over here. We going to state. We see Custer. We know we got them. That's really our mindset. So we win first game against Madison. We knock Madison first round, and we go to regional finals. And we were supposed to host. We was a 1 seed, so we were supposed to host. The first 2 games was supposed to be at Marshall. Right. Man, they pull a swindle, say we don't got our gym ain't big enough to host enough fans, and they moved the game to Germantown. Whoa. So the team we playing, we got to go play them at their place. We were a 1 seed. So we were like, what? So I probably played my worst high school game ever. I think I had like 7 points, and I had 7 points, and I think Mike T went for like 15 or 17. Like everybody did their job with me. Like I really take the blame for that loss. But we ended up losing to them. Custer ended up winning because we had to see Custer. You know what I'm saying? Next round. Custer and win. I'm going to state. And they seen Butch. Butch game.
Yeah, you couldn't stop that one up there.
I
was in warm-up line. You
Butch.
couldn't stop it. That's what LeBron. He was number two in the nation after LeBron, bro. You couldn't stop that, bro. I was there. He was just dunking. You couldn't.
Bree stopped it.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah,
you're
right.
He ended up beating them.
Yeah, you're right.
That was your senior year?
Yeah, that was my senior
King
year.
your senior year.
Yep. Man, hell, my senior year, King was,
man,
they was loaded because they had Jamel. They had Jamel Wilson. They had big Mike Gutter, 6'8". So Jamel 6'8", Gutter 6'8". What's his? Jay Willingham. He was like 6'4", but he was like
He played way bigger.
He played way bigger than he was. It was and plus pre Dixon, Khalif. Right. And it was loaded. Like King was loaded for 2 years straight. That year they went out to and played that year. Sebastian. They went out there to Lincoln and played Sebastian
I didn't know
Telfair.
that.
They
Yeah.
went out there and smacked them.
We got smacked.
They beat
Martin
Telfair?
got smacked by
Yeah.
them.
Smacked Telfair them. My senior year, they went out to New York to play Lincoln.
That ain't briefly though. Who won your junior year?
My junior year, Vincent, if I'm mistaken.
Who you say was your toughest battles in high school?
Quad guard or teams?
You worried about in the game? Who you worried about?
Bob, he went to Riverside.
Rob?
Robert Wood, Bob was his name.
Bob.
You don't remember Bob?
I ain't put on.
Man, what?
I don't know about him.
Bob from Riverside. By far. By far, like, what?
Yeah,
Everything you wanted. Bob, he was the only person, and it started from middle school. Like, so I didn't know who he was. Like, I didn't know who he was. So my 8th grade year, we put up track, missed it, but it was the JV game. So then sophomore year, we were so loaded. My sophomore year, we was loaded. That's when we had Trail Fleming, Scoop, Big Marcus, Big Country.
Right, Big
Country. That was the year Marcus still there. That was the year we really.
That's crazy.
On
I
paper,
remember like bits and pieces.
Man,
I was actually around.
Man, on paper, we was on paper. We was man, but we blew it. Man, we lost the king. We lost the king. This them freshman year, getting off. I'm mad as hell. We got Trail, Scoop. Man, I was so mad at Trail. I'm like, bro, how did we lose this freshman, bro? You going to Wisconsin next year, you feel me? So I'm like, Trail, you supposed to win this game, G. Like, you supposed to do this alone, you know what I'm saying? But King was always tough. Yeah, them dudes were tough forever.
What was your biggest rivalry at Marshall that you would say back then? Like, what was the Marshall rivalry?
Rival?
Big crowd.
For Marshall, like, it was crowd.
I ain't gonna lie, our game was right. Custer was, for sure, Custer was one. Washington was always one. And King was always one. But I ain't never win it. I ain't never beat King. Hell no, I never beat King or Washington.
I never lost them either.
You never. I never beat King or Washington. Up until my senior year, Vincent had knocked us. My freshman, sophomore, and junior year.
Yeah, that's when they were.
And then when Greg and left, we handled it. When Greg and Boo left, they was gone. So that left was Willathon, Javon, Marcus Landry.
Right, that's what
we handled them boys. Rough. Oh, we couldn't wait. We played them at Vincent too. We blew Vincent out with like 30. We crushed them boys bad. It was all sophomores. Little Billy, Billy. They had Billy, Javon, Q Barfield, Marcus Landry. They was loaded. Willathon. They was loaded. They was young. You know what I'm saying? We was all seniors and juniors, so we was on that. Like, y'all ain't finna handle us. So we took advantage of them boys. We beat them by like 30 at Vincent too.
Yeah, so your high school career is pretty good.
Yeah, it was cracking. Like I wouldn't take it back for nothing. High school was cracking.
So your high school sounds successful. What went into your recruiting process for college?
No, before you jump into that, I don't even want to cut you off, but I want to jump back to because we got a special guest right here, right there.
What's happening?
You know, we got Boo Way here. I'm sorry, that's
Williams.
Williams, yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, so we got him here, so I want to talk about that also because we got another baller here, killer here. Yeah, so you went to North Division and all that, so you tell me about that. So
my time at North Division was smooth, man. I transferred from Marshall, so I did a little damage at Marshall, but my time at North was, you know what I'm saying, same way, like always handle my own. So big games, like my biggest rival as far as like somebody that like mine was Vale Felton. He went to Madison.
Okay, yeah,
like 6'4", just like that was one of my like rivals that I took personal. Like I want to hold him, see what he got. Like hold me, see what he got. So that was pretty much my rival.
Yeah. Was anybody else back like around there? So you said you saw Showtime and you was around them. So
yeah, so that was my era. But Marshall Williams.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
like
that was the one.
They went high school when I was there. Like nothing. Like as a freshman, when he game winner, like he coming from middle school, he take the game winner as a freshman upstate. Win. They win 3 straight. Like they really ran our era. Like. You know what I'm saying?
Vincent ran an era from about 96. They go from like 96 to like 2000.
So that was my era. Like you really they really ran it. Like 3 straight they lost. Senior year, Marshall lost senior year, but freshman, sophomore junior year.
That's a three-piece right there.
Yeah, straight.
It was rough shit. They
But they followed up with Greg Brown, Boo Wade, Carl
Never
Landry,
stopped. Yeah, they stopped for a while.
Q-Man, Deontay Tatum, George Highshaw. Like, bro, they went for a very long time.
all solid.
They
pieces,
only
like,
fell off. They literally,
They still balling.
all in between.
Exactly. That's
They
what I'm
really
saying.
didn't fall off though to DJ and Bree after
And they still like kind of
Divine and Billy them. So they 2 years after them. But they only really fell off. They didn't fall off. They were just young.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They really fell off from 03, 04. And then that 05, they was right back at state with that group. And then DG Bree,
that's when
all of them ended up coming right after that. Like,
and I mean, Vincent, when I played, I mean, shit, Marshall Division One. Then they started Jose Division One. Rob Yanders Division One. Terry went to Marquette Division One. Shadrick Washington Division One.
All of them.
Like, bro, they was solid. George was solid. Him down when Jose left. Like, so my era is kind of different. I mean, Chicken Will. I mean, he's funny as hell on the internet now, but Willie was like a big part in them winning.
Big Ten.
Yeah, Big Ten. Deontay Burton brother, like James Wright, like Division One. Like they had 7, 8 Division One motherfuckers on one team. Like, and so in high school, my era, they really like ran it. But
that's like a college team.
Yeah,
well, it was a college team. They had college teams for about 4 or 5 years straight. My junior year, their Vincent's team started by was Tyler and Deion. It was Deion, Greg Brown. Yes, great. Arguably, between him and Marshall, 2 college dudes I say high school. I say with my eye is Marshall or Greg. But they had Deion, Greg, Boo Wade, Carl Landry, Marcus Mitchell. Marcus went to the league. If Monte was in the shape that he in right now, like he is the best shape of his life now. If he was in shape like that, he damn near could have went to the league. But he went to Green Bay. He went to Green Bay. GB before he had his incidents was Kentucky Bound. Kentucky Bound. Before people was on before Calipari, he was Kentucky Bound with Tubby Smith. Who was Wisconsin. If you don't have this incident in Wisconsin, leave. They were loaded. Ever. You can argue that one of the best coaches ever. Anybody that can handle and control that much talent. First of all, you going from 95 to 2006, 2007, where you got the best players in the state, all on one team, and you tell them don't shoot the ball. So, ooh, what's that?
He said somebody was better. No, he said the competition. Somebody was better. It was like Mike Wilson. He said Mike Wilson. I was like, Mike Wilson. I was like, he said Jose never beat Nike. Oh yeah, that's what he said. I was young.
That's like for my hair, you might not even been born. I mean, he was born. They
Monday, Monday and Wednesday. Okay. So Monday you got home, Wednesday you might be in the road, or maybe like Monday you away, and then Wednesday you got home. Okay, but Tuesday, yeah.
What was Tuesday, Thursday? I want to feel like.
Maybe 12 and 14 play, and then 15, 17, 18, 20 play.
Okay. We caught the morning late.
Yeah.
But that's where you bust their ass, you know,
Had a lot of games.
it's like the game already be on that. Like,
See, everybody knew my dad. So I was my dad was like a basketball player. That's KP's son. Like, I was still good with these motherfuckers. Like, that was my thing. That morning you got the park, you really had leaders inside for the rest of you. What's going on? Park, like, that was a big thing. Tell somebody they can't shoot at all until I tell you, get to be able to control that and play. I don't know, but I think that has to do like they just like they control like now they don't got like the basketball like they don't really know like they know like you know maybe I don't know like maybe you get about play like like they just know like they just use what they got. They manage what they got even the star. But you gotta think about like they manage. Think about how hard it is. Think about how hard that is to manage. You know what you want when you feel like you know that. I'm just like shoot it. That's what I'm saying. Don't work, but don't work for a certain amount of time. I don't care for shit. Maybe that's all American practice. They there. They trying to work on defense and shit. Them practice, not right down here. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. So like for that, I was just figuring it out. Them dudes ain't trying to get on that. We just all right. I'm already knowing about my here. I really ain't trying to get on all of it. That whole shit was crazy. Like I was there to practice weekends. All of them like yeah, love. But y'all, that said that about how they told me like, oh, like I practice now. He's like, I'm saying the truth, Drew Holiday probably the best motherfucker there, and he played the Bucks now. That's crazy.
He was there like he was young, like he was like everyone back there. All the buckets, like I don't say practices, like I have to watch all of them, like they were just going at it. All the problems, think of what I mean by like the fact that you can control that much honestly, that's not easy. And then you really be like, oh shoot. Then to have a point guard like Jose, I think Jose, my favorite high school player, my favorite. I ain't saying the best, he's my favorite. Like when I was in the sixth grade, they were going to run. 6, 7, my middle school year was like, bro, watching him, anything Jose did, I was like, they hold his team, say the head ball, I was like, I'm going to be like, oh. Because he was literally that shit. So he got the top of the key, he held it, they can do 6, 7, 4, 8, 6 minutes. say
They go
they got to come out here and guard. Look in the corners, come out here and guard.
You didn't get no 5 seconds. Call you.
Like, you're not gonna hold DG Green.
Marshall.
Nah.
Hey,
George Tyson.
I Big Pat to this day. Project Pat was watching with us. He really wanted to beat me up about this stuff. He probably going to beat me up if you see now. I'm a freshman, right? We playing Vincent at the crib. And free. Ricky Davis.
One of the quickest with the ball ever.
Right. Man, free got, they saw we with them too. First time, we with them. So, this one we had trust too. So, they got big pat on the eye. The pack get to wiping the shoes. You know, when they get to wiping the shoes, like, dang, you doing that. You know, somebody got something, man, free got to doing, playing with them, got to doing this, private, crazy. Like, dang, I ain't gonna free that. Then free go, all right, pull back. Boom. Man, Pat fall the other way. We fall running that way, trying to get front. Ball and the crowd go crazy. We talk about the story. At school. Pat like, it was like, man, like I'm talking about right now. Somebody wants to go back and tell him, man, Gio said, man, I'm in school. They like, somebody come up to me like, man, Big Pat said he whooping you when he see me. I said, what? Yeah. I said, no, bro, I'm like, you know me. They like, man, Pat said he whooping you when he see me. So I'm down the hallway, I see him. He's like, Gio, come here. I'm like, oh, bro. What you want with me? He's like, no, come here. I said, I know that, bro. He's like, oh, let me come out. Like, you put me in the head, like was really on that. Really want to do that to me. But I'm like, bro, I ain't know none of that. I can't make that. You know my shoes was untied. Like, say that? No. He said, you know my shoes was untied. Yeah, whatever you got it, bro. Let me go, bro. I'm just trying to go to class.
Yeah, so who was the toughest competition you would say you played back in the day then?
I said mine was Vincent, like I said. Vincent.
You said Marshall, right.
And then, like I said, it was battles every night. I said, our class, it was battles every night. You had Lil Rodney, Dontre said Tech, Ron Driver, shit, E-Man. It was every night, it was battles. Like, so, like, I had a lot of battles with Showtime, like, my whole life. Like
I don't think a lot of people.
Marshall, Vincent, man, it was bad. Like, it was loaded everywhere. Everybody, Custer, Dominique, shit.
Yeah.
Shit, where else? Man, it was,
I don't think people really realize
how
many color people we had in the city.
Larry House, B. Joe, Lou Chapman.
So, big light skin. They had another one that was called the big. They had light skin Moses, Deontay Moses.
So you couldn't really take no nice
stuff. And you talking about Washington, Dirty Dave, Big Rob,
man.
Who else was over at Washington?
That was man.
What's his name? Marlon. They were Washington, man. Washington stuff too. Washington was always that gritty team, though. You know, like they really try to bully you.
Yeah, that was right there.
That's all I have to watch. One thing Washington never changed. Yeah. Like you seen changes in Benson, you seen changes in King. Like one thing about Washington just no matter who coaches you, they always had that mentality. Like they just had a different. Like we know that mentality at Washington.
Oh, shit. That was, man. It was. King had Jimmy Foster. Kadima. Right. So, you couldn't take no nights off. Who else was up? Hamilton, Johnny Mack, Germani. Ken Martin, the agent now. Like, Ken Martin was called Remy Big Brother. He was called Dre. It's like, and then, it was loaded.
Stop. Yeah, we're going to college then. I don't know why that happened. I want to talk about that too. You don't remember it, but were you disappointed? Did you go straight to Whitewater? Or did you you disappointed? Yeah, like you.
I shouldn't have went there.
Whitewater. That's what I'm trying to get into that. Remember.
That's all I people to
You
lie.
get recruited as a winner, bro. So you say you lost
So
to
was it though?
the
Like, was you on a hot? No, fuck all that. Hey, you like what was the grades or just like
No, so like honestly, it was shit. People around me, and that goes to, like OG now, like OG for me back then would be no cops, big tree, like, all the dudes I had, they really didn't love me. That's really bad. I ain't put nobody in the dirt or none of that, but like I had a connection. You feel me? Like everybody saying, man, you don't know like why are you better now? I'm like, where I'm gonna go? Where I'm gonna go? I had looks, so like, but I had looks, but I had looks. Like, I had a shoe. I still had a gazillion division ones. I had one offer, one that was close to being offered between me and the dude from Chicago, was Nebraska. That was the biggest one. They didn't have film on me. Then I ended up getting in trouble in Vegas. They come to see me play Vegas, and I don't play. That's what I really want to tell that. It's that real. But like, I ended up getting in trouble in Vegas, and I don't put it. And when I got trouble in Vegas, they came to me playing, I didn't play. First half, I got sick first half. And the second half, everything gone. Hit it. And then back then, they on Twitter, it ain't no. And I was messed up, and we had on the phone. You know what I'm saying? They got email me. I could get the school one day. See what it is. They got a scholarship to me. So then I had a couple JUCOs.
29. Sorry, back at 9. 30.
Nobody telling me I had one.
Okay, sorry, back up at what, 8:40?
He was in Miami. And dude lost his job. So he get the job. I'm like, shit, where I'm gonna go? Everybody kept saying, man, you don't need to go there. I'm like, shit, y'all can't tell me don't go there, and I ain't got nowhere to go. The Whitewater was at my house on Titania, right? Every single weekend, coming down there, chilling in my living room. We at the lowest of the lowest, like, you know what I'm saying? I was messed up, so shit, I'm gonna go where I want to. I ain't finna just.
That's the thing.
just
What
going
kids
nowhere.
don't understand now. Go where you want to.
I'm going where I want to.
Not where you want to go. Go where.
I'm so messed up.
You're in that situation. Allow you to make mistakes. You go somewhere where you want to go.
Get your apartment.
Are you playing, or it takes you time to adjust?
I'm gone.
Got your spot.
With no friends. Within I think, I'm gone.
Just go where they want you back. Don't go where you want to go back.
So that was like so I kind of I was doing that.
No, so it was like, you know, I had the rap was my only offer where I really had a choice to go. Well, it really wasn't even a choice. It boiled down to me and another dude from Chicago, and I ended up getting in trouble in Vegas. So the game they came to see. I sat out the first half. The second half they was gone. So then when I got back to Milwaukee, they like last offer went to some dude from Chicago. So I said, so when I got that, I was down like 2 JUCOs, and then I was on 2 JUCOs, Whitewater, and then I was like, I had a bunch of others like part-time.
Where did back then?
It was only 2, and I really didn't have no ends on. It was only 2, and then the one I had an end on was in Wyoming. It was Casper, Wyoming, and Hank was out there. So I was gonna go out there with him. The head coach ended up getting fired. He got fired. It was like, shit, where else I'm gonna go now? The other dude I really wasn't feeling. It was, I forgot what was that.
So but you basically you already know you basically like better. You thought your time.
Yeah, I don't play better than that. But that's where it changed. So I went from being a scoring guard, defending. So them niggas like, you don't make, like, we ain't got your score. I'm like, what? What you mean?
But you was there though. But you was there with some like, but
they actually came after me.
okay.
So Matt Miles came after me, but I was there with like Ernest Williams, Matt Jones. That was that baby that when they turned up with him, Nick Scooby, Melvin. I was with them. So I was with all of them. But like at the time, like my first year, like they came to my crib. Mind you, every crew coming to my crib, telling me I'm finna hoop. Like right away, start. Got a white dude starting in front of me. I'm like, hold on, bro. 5'5", this ain't what I came here for. So I was finna jump. My first tournament, I was finna jump. I'm gone. I'm gone. I ain't finna stay here. First tournament, we went to Kentucky. And I'll never forget, I get in my first possession. I ain't start. So mind you, I'm thinking I'm starting. Like, in my head, I'm starting. We go do our warm-ups, come back into the locker room, and on the floor, it's like, everybody, the starters on the floor. I don't see my name. I'm like, what's going on? My assistant already knew what I was on. He
practice doing what you're supposed
right
to
over
do.
here,
Up early, on time, and everything. Like, and I ain't starting.
As soon as I don't see my name, I sit down like, Mama, bro, like, oh, why?
We ain't gonna talk a little more about that. 'Cause I want to go to catch you all that. But like,
Yeah, got jobs.
Yeah, definitely. What's some job for now?
Film.
What's some
plenty film?
Yeah, I'm already know. What's some job for now? Like, I want to say it for the camera, but some basic shit. Like when we was in high school, did you get to catch any yard shit? Like,
hell
when
yeah. Yeah, that's how man I ended up tapped you in with the school out in Florida. I won't forget
They
that.
told me Cal said the story.
I'll never forget that. I'm gonna tell you when we get on camera.
Come on, bro. But see, that be the thing, like, and that like what I went through. I mean, we can say it for later too, but like what I went through was the reason why I wanted to be an AAU coach and why I wanted to give back, because, like I said, I respect all the OGs, but they didn't put me in a position to be great. You feel me? That's just me personally. Maybe they could have did it to other people. I'm not sure, but I just felt like I wasn't in a position to be great.
Yeah.
Like what I knew, like what I learned after college, after high school, I learned a lot on my own. But I was just like, shit, I want to be a pro. You feel me? That was my whole thing. I'm like, I know I can play the game at the highest level. So I started just training myself. Like, man, I need to work out. I need to go lift. I need to get stronger. Once I got stronger, I'm like, okay, my game changed. If I was been stronger in fucking high school, somebody just took me to the weight room. They made this mandatory for us to lift. You know what I'm saying? It helped me understand, like, you need to be strong to play this game. I wasn't strong. I was 5'8", 160 pounds. As soon as my sophomore year, I started lifting. And I went from 160 to 185, 190,
I come home from college and watch this game. Like, we play at MSOE.
That's crazy that you said that you said these niggas had me, like the coaches out there had you playing defense and stuff like that, and you wasn't used to that. Cause like when I started growing, like I hooped with you like freshman, 8th grade, when a little bit older. You was locking up Blaze, like, but that was like his niche. Like, he was sitting down playing. It wasn't more scoring. I don't know the scoring.
That's what I'm saying.
At all. Like,
the reason why.
Sit down.
When I got to college, it changed my whole mindset. Like when I got to college, bro, I literally Miller
I watched all this film.
Miller sat me down. That man told me
Pat Miller.
Pat Miller.
You do it too.
Listen, that's my.
And I was supposed to go to
I love Miller to death for me. You feel me? But at the time, I didn't understand what he was trying to do.
A lot of people don't.
Like, I didn't understand what he was trying to do with me. But he made me a better person. Like, he made me a better man, and he made me a better player. Like, I ain't coming from the city, nigga. If you falling back, if you're not guarding, this motherfucker going up. This a pull up. You sagging. This a shot. But I didn't understand that coming in. With college, you got 35-second shot clock, possessions. I'm doing this. I'm taking shots. It's
too much.
29 seconds on the shot clock. Why you shooting this shot? We ain't even milk the clock. We up 8. You come down and chunk up a 3. You only 6 seconds off the shot clock. Run something, get a good shot. But I really wasn't trying to hear that. I'm like, I'm averaging.
We think 20. If you kill it, if you put that motherfucker in the basket, you
wouldn't matter.
You got a chance to go to the league.
You feel me? I'm averaging. I'm coming out of high school averaging 20. You come here and tell me the man sat me down in his office. He said, "You shoot, you better make it."
See, and it was totally different for me because in high school, John went to King Mosby. I don't know if you know John Mosby. He went to King first. He played for Coach God, but he was under Mike Wilkes. So as a freshman, they had Mike. You know, Mike Wilkes played JV.
As a freshman?
No, Mike Wilkes played JV.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yep. Sophomore year. Well, sophomore year.
God.
And then John thought he's supposed to. John was like by far one of the coldest too. Ask anybody around at Showtime, you know.
Okay.
John Mosby, like at King, like I was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? He told Coach God, I think I'm supposed to start over Mike. Like, but he was just as cold as Mike. But Mike was more coachable.
Right.
John had all the tools, like everything. Jay handles hops, like saying, like Him and Mike would have complimented each other, but he told Coach Goss, I'm supposed to be starting over Mike. Coach Goss wasn't hearing it. He ended up transferring to North.
Okay.
And I left Marshall and went to North. So I get there, like, he the man, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So in high school, I probably averaged like 16 or 15, but shit, I had like 8 or 9 rebounds, 7 assists, like a game to him. Like, he was just that, he was the dude. And ask anybody about John. Like, not really talked about a lot, John Mosby, but he was one of them dudes. Like, and like all our plays was to him in high school. Like, he's the man. The game to go to state, we played the Twins, Whitefish Bay to go to state.
Okay.
John was averaging like 25 a game. He ended up having 7. I have 27. Like, he just had a bad game. We ended up not going, but he ended up signing to Central State. He just didn't want to. He didn't want to work.
That was before we jumped.
He didn't want to work out.
Before we start back, I want to ask you. Y'all know about I don't know if this is his real name, Mayfield, Tom Mayfield. He was nice.
Oh yeah,
like,
he was a big tree.
Yeah, I heard he transferred like one day. He transferred. My uncle told me he transferred from King one day, and then like his first game he dropped 30 or something like crazy.
Yeah,
he was like that. Like
Mayfield was nice.
Yeah,
that was listen, that's a man. Listen,
had that shit too.
R.I.P. Peanut Butter.
Oh,
Probably the best.
That's my coach, man.
Probably the best
He put me on
in the
so
middle
game.
ever.
He coached me at Shorewood, 7th grade. He put me on so much game. Like Pops told me about me, he was like, "Oh yeah, I was second in the nation behind behind Steve Francis."
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was.
All-American.
Yeah, all that. Yeah,
Right behind Dickie B. Steve Francis.
It's just that hard
My
problem.
boy talk about shit like his senior year.
He was
came
nice.
out slapping everybody.
Playing Kings.
No, I heard his hands was though.
He made them run into each other.
I heard his hand. That's why I said he always said he was still
slapping.
acting.
And they beat Vincent.
Like that's what I'm saying.
They beat Vincent the senior year. Barking dog play.
What school?
He was at Riverside. It was DG brother, and him was in the backcourt.
Okay, yeah.
Only team to beat Vincent. Well, at least in my era that I remember.
Can you get close?
Yeah.
Everybody get a little close. Sorry, y'all gotta get some.
But yeah, so a lot of good basketball like that.
Like I've been heard stories about Mayfield, about his pops.
He went to junior college with Tree. Big Tree Jermaine. They went to Tyler.
But he hit some D1s too. That was.
He went to Purdue. Didn't he go to Purdue? Purdue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Purdue.
Tom Mayfield.
Yeah,
Tree with the Memphis.
Tree was nice.
Yeah, before my
One of the
time.
one of the part of them.
Yeah.
Chris Howell, the cousins and brothers and all that. We ended up talking about Gio. You was talking about college. What you thinking about? Well, not quitting, but just college in general.
No, yeah, it was just started on how I got to Whitewater, but like I had one like major offer, which was Nebraska, but it came down between me and a dude from Chicago, and I ended up getting in trouble in Vegas, and I had to sit out the first half, and then the second half they was gone. And back then it wasn't no Twitter, it wasn't no Instagram, ain't no calling, so I had to wait on the email. So like I get back to school, either email or letter. I get back to school, I check the email, and they like, you got an offer to do from Chicago. So I'm like down. Now I'm down to like JUCOs. Green Bay was like trying to give me like a semesterly scholarship. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, so I'm like, at that point, I'm just like, I'm gonna go where I want it. Like Whitewater, like them dudes, they was down there at least 2 times a week, coming to get me, taking me back. Like in my crib, I'm in the ghetto. I'm on Titanian rights.
They were showing you that.
They come in like I'm here, like and they seen like my situation. Like my situation when I was younger, we ain't had no house phone.
Okay.
But like I gotta get my calls to the school, to the counselor. Counselor calling me. So like I ain't had nothing coming up. So I'm like, man, I'm going where I want it. They like, get you a job for the summer, get you an apartment. And they told me that, I'm gone. And it wasn't no brainer for me. But when I got there, like leaving Marshall, I'm averaging a dub. And now y'all telling me I can't, like, don't shoot.
Adjustment.
That's like it was a college adjustment for me. Like, in the city, like we getting up and down. Yeah. First open look, you take it. Like,
do you think that benefited your game though? Actually?
Hell yeah, it did, and it was like both because I ain't had no in between. You feel me? It was just like you better make it or you coming out.
Yeah.
One of them.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
and Miller
Maybe take better
is
shots.
maybe
you
it
said
made me
Miller
take
too. Also,
yeah. So
you
Miller a big numbers dude, and that's my dude. Like
yeah, he coached that King.
like I respect him a lot. Like at the
Yeah.
time when I was younger, I didn't understand why he was doing the stuff that he do.
Like, he irritated that time and all stuff, but no,
like,
he got game.
he definitely made me a better man for one. Like I'm coming from no structure really like that. Like, and I feel like that's a lot for a lot of dudes in Milwaukee. You feel me? Like that's just where we come from. Like when you come from nothing, or when you coming from, you know what I'm saying, the struggle, you feel like that's the way out. You feel me? So like you trying to put me on a leash, or you trying to tell me what to do. Like I ain't trying to hear that. This is what I know how to do it. But
you heard it.
like Miller was really teaching me the game. Like I said, City get up and down. First open shot you got, I'm taking it. When he sat me down, he was big on numbers. He'd be like looking at percentages. He like, yo, you got Matt Jones, you got Ernest Williams, 2 seniors. Matt Jones, he's All-American. Returning All-American first. Ernest Williams first team all conference. He shooting 43% from 3. He shooting 41.
He's not gonna get that.
He's like,
Easy
you
money.
get the ball.
Melvin Williams for Riverside.
So it made me be like, I'm like, man, you tripping. You feel me? Like that's what I'm on. Like you tripping, bro. I'm a basket. I know I can score. You feel me? Like I'm not. It's not what I'm on. But like he really, he really made me on it. He made me be on it. Like
teach you how to be a point guard. He taught you
running the show, understanding the game. Like I didn't understand shot clock at the time. You feel me? So like I'm coming down, you bagging off me like. I'm pulling up, you feel me? But I'm pulling up with 29 seconds still on the shot clock. Like, it's 6 seconds off the shot clock. Sit your ass down. I'm like, man, what? I was ready to hit it. You feel me? Like, you bagging off, so I was ready to hit it. But then, like, what I knew I didn't want to do was come back to my situation in Milwaukee. And I feel like that's the biggest thing for a lot of our kids, or, like, people just in general, hoopers in Milwaukee in general. Like, I don't think they take the time and just try, at least give yourself a shot, you feel me? Like the city right now is like, it's still happening, you know what I mean? It was happening back then and it's happening now. Like when you get told to do something or you don't like it, the situation gets sticky, the structure, you're like, man, I'm going back to the crib. And for me, what I tell all my kids and anybody in culture now, I'm like, dude, whatever you want to come back for in Milwaukee, gonna be here. Like it ain't going nowhere. So like if you decide you want to be in the streets, guess what? The same, it's still gonna be here. And the streets ain't never going nowhere, you feel me? So at least give yourself a shot. And that's what I was on. Like I was one, like I said, I came from nothing. So I'm like, I leave school, I'm finna go back home to do what? I don't like to work. I ain't trying to hustle because I don't want to go to jail. So let me just figure out a way I can get on the floor. So I'm just like, fuck, I'm just play some D.
Yeah, that was my question. So that was your perseverance. That was
it. So I'm like, all right, what I know, you can't not play me because if we get cooked, somebody got to slow this dude down, or somebody got to be able to stop somebody. You feel me? So that's just kind of how I just got that mind frame. Like I'm gonna just play some D.
How long it take you to get a judge though?
A year.
So like that's
So my freshman year, we was loaded my freshman year, but it was all seniors, and they really wasn't cold for me. No disrespect to them, but they wasn't that good, and they didn't care. It was like they was almost at that point like, man, I'm just ready for the season to be over. But my mindset, I'm like, yo, like y'all tripping, bro. Like we a couple weeks in the situation we could have won a conference, and we had to win like 3 out of 5 games towards the end. We lose 3 straight. I'm like, yo, we still can get a tie. It was just like they kind of just. It really just kind of gave up. So that made me be like, man, next year I'm finna be on it. You feel me? So next year I'm thinking like I got an opportunity to start. I'm like, I'm finna get on that. But yet I wasn't strong. You feel me? I was still 165. I'm still turning the ball over. You know what I'm saying? He's still on that like, and I really wasn't working on my game like that. You feel me? And that's why it goes back to like on why. Like I started to even want to coach. I don't mean to jump subject to subject, but why? I mean, we stay on the college part, but like I just didn't have people.
No, that's good because that's why you did coaching subject because what you didn't have.
Right, but I didn't have. You feel me? So like it was kind of the same way with high school. Like when I was coming out of high school, I ain't had no clubs. You know what I mean? So I ain't had nobody saying, all right, let me call somebody and put you in this school. At least give me a shot. So I didn't have it. So I just went where I could go. I didn't have people. Like now, you got a million trainers. Like think about how many people right now. Like all you gotta do is just go.
Yeah,
Like it's a
tell you
million
more in
reasons.
your ear, like,
So,
hey,
yeah, so
chill
you
out,
get,
stay, don't
yeah,
leave,
so no,
do
yeah,
that.
but all they were saying was just don't go to Whitewater. Like, oh, you better than that. Like, all right, if I'm better than that, where I'm going? Put me somewhere where I can, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, tell me I need to be lifting weights. Like I just hoop. You feel me? So when I really transitioned was my junior year. That's when my sophomore year, my junior year, I went from like 160 pounds to like 185. I just put on hella muscle, stayed in the gym. And when I put that weight on, I stopped turning the ball over. You know what I'm saying? Now I can get them off me, I can sweep through. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm putting my chest on people on D. And then at that point, I'm just like, you know, I'm just play some D. Like, I know you can't not play. Like, you gotta play. You feel me? So like I felt like he used me, but I mean that was my role. You feel me? Like that's my role. We be down, I get in the game, get 2-3 steals right away. We go up, take me out. You know what I'm saying? That was just my role, but it was like for me, I didn't really care about like, and like I said, we were the era with Free, Boo Way, like all them dudes big time. Shit, I'm like little all Whitewater. I wasn't tripping. I didn't care about what nobody else was doing. I'm just like, shit, I'm just trying to better myself. You feel me? Now that's why I stayed. I'm like, I was on leave, Central State. Funny story. So that game I was telling you about, Germantown, we playing at Germantown, and I had our worst game. Doug Lewis is the head coach right now at King. Doug Lewis come watch me. He had Central at the time. So I had my worst game ever, 7 points. Doug don't even look at me. He got that big like, I ain't gonna do nothing with him. Man, when I tell you something, like worst feeling. So mind you, I ain't got no school, I ain't got no offers. I just lose. I know I'm supposed to go to state. Then I see head coach leave, I'm sick. Like, damn, that stuck with me. Like black head coach too. Like I took it personal from the city. I'm like, yeah, he go, he is. Exactly. Then we see them my sophomore year. Best college game, best game of my college career. I didn't have triple. I had a triple double. 13, 11 steals, 12 steals, 10 assists. Triple double. My best game of my career on Central State. So the game on Central, like, man, we got a 2 year for you, this, and this. I'm like, I'm cool, you feel me? But Miller see him hollering at me after the game. Miller called me to the office next morning, like, come to the office. I'm like, man, for what? We done won. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling myself. I'm off a triple double. Right. I'm like, what you calling me down here for? He's like, you transferring? I could laugh and like, bro, you really tripping. Like, oh, so now I mean a little something to you. Now you see somebody else want me. So I'm like, no, bro, I ain't going nowhere, G. Like, I'm straight. I ain't going nowhere. But I really got myself together during the senior year.
He coached you all for Miller?
Yeah, Miller been there for a long time. Miller been there for a long time. He was there 5 years before I got there.
You talking about Miller that was like,
yes,
the shooting coach?
He was at.
Yes,
I think he came back around.
No. Y'all mixing Millers up. No.
He got a real big head. That's what I'm talking about.
Pat Miller been. No,
it's different.
It's a different Miller.
We tripping because we had somebody on our staff too, Pat, but he came.
Pat Miller played with Ricky Spicer at Whitewater.
No.
Yeah, Miller wasn't never at King. But he Miller he changed me, but I appreciate him though more than anything. Like and if you look at him now, you look at Whitewater teams now, man, you got cats up there doing whatever. Like, but that was his style. I feel like he grew as a coach. I feel like he grew as a coach just as much as I grew as a player. You feel me? Because we was like this. Yeah. Like, I was on that with Miller. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I was Milwaukee. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was Milwaukee, but I always had it in my head, just do it. Don't go too far away. Send you home. You feel me? Because I ain't gonna go back home. Yeah. I was living a life in Whitewater. I don't crib. Yeah. They love me on campus. Like they don't do too much. Like they love me on campus. Like so I'm like, just don't do enough to where they send me home. You feel me? Yeah. But I always made sure I made it rough on Miller. Like I was on that. Like be days I feel like you use me, we win on the bus ride home. I'm singing. I'm doing it purposely. Like you know what I'm saying? But that's just what I did. And then like he didn't let us wear black socks. We had to wear white socks. Had to wear white ankle braces. You couldn't wear a headband. So I'm like, you go up there now, cats got headbands. They saucy, they travel. You should want to pick the uniform. No, we get these. Like, bro. But I feel like me doing that to him made him open up a little bit. Like, man, you know, I might need to lighten up and let the players get away with it a little bit. Because I started doing it on my own. Like, it'd be like, you can't wear black socks or a black ankle bracelet, I wear them anyway. Put my snap-ons on. He don't know I got them on.
Yeah.
I go in the game, I take them off.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What? Can't do nothing now.
I done stripped something 2 times in a
What
row.
you do, man? What you gonna make me go in the locker room and take them off? Like, I used to, man, what? Listen, and back then we used to wear the shorts big.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They used to always give me the little shorts. So I go early. I'm going to the locker room early. Game at 7.
You know that.
Game at 7. I'm at the locker room at 5. They have all our uniforms changed. I go right to the center. Put the little shorts with the center. I get the biggest shorts. Put them on. We get ready to start. The center like, man, why do I got these little shorts? They look right at me. Gio. I'm like, what, bro? Take your pants off. I take my pants off. I have the biggest shorts on. I was on stuff like that. But I know me doing that to Miller changed. Like, I know that changed him. But like I said, that's my dude. I respect him because, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was savage in the water. I was a savage. I was Milwaukee. I ain't gonna lie. And like I said, a lot of us, like, if you could just think about the ones who made it out, went through something. It wasn't easy for them to just get to where they at. Like, they all went through something. I'm sure they went through situations where it was rough, and it's ones that's able to stick it out, and it's ones that just, like, don't even give themselves a chance. That's why I hate to see now so much talent come through Milwaukee. But as soon as you come through something you don't like, while you out there,
Bump
you
in the
ready to
road,
come
they
home.
give
what I'm
up,
saying?
they turn
Like,
around.
you just gotta fight through it, and sometimes it may not be your situation. Man, you may have to transfer, but you can't transfer and go to another school with the same mentality. Okay, you didn't like what he was doing here. Make sure you pick through a school where they running what you like and where you know what I'm saying.
Or where you want it, so you can have a little leash.
The biggest thing is where you want it, because when they want you, that's when they give you a little deeper leash. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I just felt. I felt more like home. I'm like, shoot, I'm only an hour away from the crib. I got my own house and I got a meal plan. I'm gonna eat. I don't care about nothing else. I'm eating every single day.
On court
straight.
stuff. That's good. That's the light part.
I know the basketball was the easy part. I'm straight on that.
You don't ever think, I always be telling you that, you don't ever think that would be like a way that you could have thought about it when you was at school at Carroll?
No.
I
I know a difference. Like, I went to Carroll at a situation. It was
Who was there?
Paul Combs.
Combs. Oh, I got some stories about Combs.
You
Go
was
ahead.
at home?
No, Combs was at Platteville. Combs was at Platteville when I was at getting ready to go to Whitewater. So that's the same time in the White. And Combs, man, he came out here, he practiced literally every day. Like, every practice we had, he just come take a visit. I'm like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Freshman year we played at Whitewater, they come beat us. He shake my hand, give me a wink, like yeah. After that, I was on that with Combs. He smacked clapped it every time we played.
Right.
Like, I think I lost him one time, but yeah, I heard some stories about Combs. I don't want to get too deep, and I don't know what your situation is.
Can't mess with
But I have.
even like, I'm coaching.
That's why I used to be
get
on
it.
him. I used to be like, hey, why you ain't sticking up like the same way you did?
It wasn't even that,
Get
bro.
ball
I
and
heard
everything.
some.
I'm
Yeah.
tough, man.
Tough.
You ain't finna just knock me off, man. I'm
Yeah.
talking about, I'm going there, because what's not got me to plug that you?
Yeah.
Because he knew that where I'm from, he didn't want to get caught up. He looked out like, still, I might have some worked out. But
Yeah, the nice up there too, crib and everything.
I go out there, bro. He come see me. I had dinner, took the year off. You know what I'm saying? But I was still like, I can get on. So
Right.
you seen that he was committed. I'm like, I ain't gonna let you down. I got right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I tightened up. I get in the gym. I'm going out there. I'm in communication with the assistant coach, Coach Glass. He an older dude.
Yeah.
Get me out there. He's seeing me in open gyms. I'm like making 70, but I'm killing him.
Right.
I'm like, let me just get right. I'm gonna run this show. Guard, literally got a whole freshman class. I'm like, all right, I'm finna come do what I gotta do.
Exactly.
Get out there. It's child's play. Like, this ain't okay. So we got the summer event, but he here and there, he telling you what, like, yeah, you're looking good, all this. Season, totally different thing, bro. Totally
Yeah,
different.
I heard he likes to control. I heard he
But
control.
he like a adult child to the sense, like, you win, he get the credit. We lose, it's us type shit. Like, what you, I'm talking about, man, I hated practice to the point, like, oh, what's up with you, fam? Like,
No, I heard
we
some
in
stories
there,
about
like, practice 2 hours doing, like, what
As
you
a coach, you gotta have some kind of compromise.
I'm talking about, like, fam, it ain't
kids
even
come
like,
from different
and he
areas,
just was
different
just
ways.
doing
Your
little
job
shit. He
is
was
to
great.
have-
I'm talking about, bro, we
Otherwise, you
go
ain't
there,
gonna
bro.
coach.
It's like
Yeah,
20 of
ways
us.
to deal with this.
20 of us,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
By the time the season cracked, it's getting 11 of us.
Yeah.
And they ain't even
don't
know, like, this
Yeah,
dude is
that's crazy.
he like made me not like basketball in the sense, fam. You going
I
to
had
practice.
one of my boys played for him, and he was like the best kid ever.
Come on, bro. Like, I ain't had no basketball issues, bro.
He had some issues.
Dog
Just
don't
wouldn't
get
play
it.
him.
Tripping,
Just
fam. But
wouldn't.
then you see who playing in front of you, like,
Yeah.
dog, what's up with
Yeah.
you, fam?
I heard
That's the worst.
Like, what is you?
No.
And I
I used to
ain't
think he was tripping and all that.
No,
I heard
I'm
a lot
not
about
tripping, bro.
Yeah.
I know how to hoop. I done played for God, bro. Guys will coach circles around him.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't lying to you,
Guys is
fam. He
amazing.
ain't
Yeah,
do
Combs,
don't
I heard-
know what
I
he
heard a lot
doing,
about
bro.
Combs.
He will make you hate
And that's
basketball.
recently. I haven't heard about Combs like within the last 2
Like,
years.
quit playing me. I don't know,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I really,
Kara.
I really,
That's for you, that?
yes,
Yeah,
I be
yeah.
really
Okay.
thinking about emailing me, checking me, fam. Swear to God, as I got older, that shit I remember. I really be feeling like going ham on it to this day, fam. I'm talking about, bro. We in the
Because that was your first love, basketball.
bro, like you trying me, like he, like as you get older, you think about, like, for example, he do shit like this. We come into practice, motherfucker. I got dreads, like early stage. He say like, yeah, man, guys gotta quit coming to practice with the bad head, shit like that. So at the time, I'm not thinking, like, so I'm letting it know. Then he like say some shit. You look at, what am I speaking? Am I speaking Swahili? Like, what is you trying me, fam? It was a play, fam. I go hard. It was a play. I mean, he got me down there like on the beach, all type of shit. So we in practice, man. It's a play, fam. I did there. It was like a turnover, fam. I get a block. It was finna go out of bounds. Well, blocked it. I saved it from going out of bounds, bro. I throw it down, get an assist, and we score, bro. This nigga said nothing. I get a block, save it from going, throw it down, and the nigga on my team, you don't say nothing. You don't clap. Like, what? Alright.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't, so I got to an incident, whatever, situation, whatnot, because at that point, it was just like,
here I come.
bro, we out there, it just got to the point, like, I got dinner, he gave me, like, an ultimatum, like, we finna go to, like, New York, like a Christmas trip or some shit.
Oh, I always want you to pick the other ultimatum.
I caught some, so he like, yeah, they had a trip, bro. They dinner, gave me the time off. Like, we go come, we can revisit after we come back. I'm like, all right. I'm knowing, like, hey, you think I'm finna miss a week, then come back and try to? I'm cool, bro.
Yeah.
So it was just
Especially
like,
if you don't want to take me.
like, come on, bro. I'ma just park my ways with you, bro.
Yeah.
It just was totally, but it wasn't
Yeah.
me, bro. Like, that was the worst experience on that basketball. It made you look at basketball a totally different way.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I heard some stories about
So you know I ain't tripping, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Like, I could do that basketball. It was D3, not no offense, bro. But it's like, I just played D1 JUCO in Florida, but it ain't nothing I ain't seen. Like,
What was your
tripping.
situation in Florida? You want to talk on that?
Yeah, before that, bro, I gotta give your flowers on that,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to appreciate it, because at the time, bro, I was in a situation like you. I had no plug. We didn't go upstate. You know what I'm saying? All that. So, for whatever reason, you reached out to me, bro, one day, and I don't know what made you do, but to the day, I thank you, brother.
You
You
know, it's
provided the
funny,
opportunity.
This was funny because this is during that time. What year was this?
Senior, bro. I was a
What year was
senior.
that? Oh,
2011.
11. So it was 2011, and I'm fresh back from playing in the PBL, it's the semi-pro league, Premier Basketball League, and I was reffing Warren, and y'all was off. You were 11 too? Yeah.
No, I'm 13.
Yeah.
I was playing.
But you was playing
He was
Warren. I was
around
still
that.
playing. And I remember vividly watching you. I'm like, damn, Devin, nice, like playing hard as hell. And he was up there. The assistant coach was there at the game.
Yeah.
Anthony Anderson was at the game, so he come holler at me like, man, how you been? I'm telling him my situation, whatever. He like, man, I need a guard. I need to go out right now. Like, who the best unsigned man? I said, Devin Steele. So I didn't even know you was off 2-9. So I'm at my godpop's house, D Banks, rest in peace. So me and D Banks there, and I don't even know how we. No, actually, I was telling Banks, I'm like, I don't even know how we was on the subject of how it even came up. But I'm like, I mentioned your name, like Devin. He like, look, Devin, Steele. I'm like, yeah, you live right there. I'm like, never. He like, man, you got on the phone. I'm like, give me his number, and I called him right then and there on the porch. I'm like, man, you know, situation, just call him. Figure it out. I really didn't have too much for it. It was just he popped in my head. You feel me? And that goes to what too. Like when I be thinking about kids, like kids play games and you don't never know you don't know who watching, who around. Like even though I ain't do nothing special. It was just he asked me who I feel the hottest around. And the first person that pop up in my head when I'm like, who gonna be a dog? I'm like this every time I see him play. He going hard on both ends.
Made
You
that
feel me?
impression.
That's just on me, and I'm breathing it. I'm breathing Warren. It's Warren. When people look at it's just Warren. Oh, you play the right way every time you play. If you ain't gonna play hard, you feel like it's just Warren to play. don't even come out here and play. So like you never know. And it was just a situation. He got done talking to me. I'm like, shit, Devin, man, what's his number? I gave him the number. I said, Devin called. Devin called, and it was a wrap from there.
Yeah, love, that's love.
Worked it out, bro. But y'all have to thank you for that shit, bro. That shit was life changing, bro. I was like, bro, listening to your story, I didn't know it was in you, but listening to you, your job thing that y'all didn't make state.
No.
So you had to get state trying to
Feel some more.
bro, I was in the same, bro. We was like, we played. That was our senior year, bro. We lost 3 times, bro. We would have been ranked in the nation our senior year, bro. Austin came in, we was a sophomore, I was a senior, bro. He transferred over, nigga. We lost twice to Riverside.
We'll go with 10.
That's the only time we lost all year, but let's just
Or
say,
9-15.
let's just say we played.
Who was on Washington team that year?
They was shit, but they tough. We was sleeping. I used to sleep with
I remember.
DeAndre Harris, Big Gamo, Boo Boo, Tom Mayfield. Red was gone. Red was in school, and he busted cool, but they wouldn't even look at them. But they could beat. This was guys that said about Washington. Washington don't sleep on. They can beat any team in the city. They can lose to any team in the city.
Little fans that'll do it just to have them fucking right there.
Bruh, so.
That's one. I ain't got no fans. That's the problem.
Bruh, so that shit.
One of the low ones.
Yeah, but I remember that shit, Jill. You hit me like I went on camera.
They can record for like 5 or 6 hours.
Like, it's not a real deal.
It's like a picture.
Get up here, work
It's
something
video
out,
camera.
and see what's happening.
So it'll be high and shut down.
Man, I have to see if I can make something happen.
So this the backlash. You call me. I got a coach up here. I called him.
Somebody
He had that real like you know though.
You good when you good.
He was so I so he like
I can put it on.
chopping with him. Yeah,
Yeah,
what's going on here? Some things about you like damn. Yeah, you come up here get a ride. Holla at him. See what's up. I'm at Jahar house. Jahar had the car. I'm like, bro, let me get the car, bro. Come up there, he like, yeah, man, I've been hearing stuff about you. I just need to see a little bit of your game. You know what I mean? We can set up a workout. You want to go up? I'm like, all right, cool, nigga. I talked to him. I hit Daryl and Cal, nigga. The next day, having his workout. Went to the workout with like me, D-Lo, Gio from Hamilton, like 4 or 5 of them. Ben Dale.
Where is he at now?
Gio, I last he was out of Stillman, maybe, but it was like 4 or 5 of us.
Remember that dude was like Iverson?
Hamilton, right?
I
Hamilton.
remember his name.
I was killing him, fam, to the fact, like, it was 4 or 5 of us, but I'm like, he like, no, you good. I'm gonna have all your information. You know what I'm saying? So, he like, you good? I'm like, yeah, you like everything. Room and board, I'm like, okay, man. Bro, it was so crazy, G. I get out there, he didn't get the job.
Oh.
Got me out there, I seen the nigga probably the first week, second week, he was gone, and they kept me.
They kept you.
Next 2 years, couldn't let me go. It was over. I'm here now, nigga. Good luck trying to get rid of me.
Right.
Now, I'm coming there with sophomores, niggas from Baltimore, Ohio. I'm the littlest nigga in the squad. Out there holding, you ain't getting rid of me, bro. I'm out here.
Right.
Didn't get released, none of that shit. I'm recruited by him.
Right.
I'm here. Stayed the whole 2 years, graduated and all, nigga. From that opportunity, I ain't going back home. I'm here.
I ain't know that, dog.
Daytona, Florida, I'm out here. Let's get it.
Daytona,
We
nice.
getting smacked though. We was out there getting smacked.
Daytona, nice. That's what we're
To go to school, bro, come out the meal.
Man,
Like, who gonna say they went to Daytona? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here.
Beaches.
I knew that. I'm like,
Go back home for what?
I'm here, bro. I'm talking about
That's
no
one thing
winter.
I never was on
December
that. Going
is
back
raining.
home for what, bro?
That's all you catch in Florida.
That's what I thought about the wrong way. But
Rain,
you
AM.
still know.
I'm never going
Like,
home.
coming back home, like, that's how I
Like,
feel.
but what you just said, that shit gonna be here.
Come back home.
Exactly. That's what
Be
they
here.
used to tell me that shit. They be like, no,
This
this shit
nigga's
gonna be
catching
right.
schools left and right. Only like, I'm finna come back, bro. Like, we ain't no shit, bro. We ain't no shit.
Bro, that's exactly the biggest thing, bro.
They got
But see,
top
like,
Chico.
For nothing, just to do the same.
for me, dog, I was more like, bro, I don't have nothing. I'm coming back home. I'm finna come home with absolutely nothing.
Nothing, fam.
Mom and pops messed up. They ain't got nothing for me. I ain't trying to stay on. I'm on 60 locusts.
I'm out here.
I'm like, bro, I'm not going back to that. I'm gonna go visit for
That's
a
cool to
weekend,
visit.
but I'm going back to my dorm. I'd rather be in the dorms of my apartment up there, bro. I'm not coming back to Hawaii.
Yeah.
I'm not, bro.
That's how I look at that shit. Like, man, I was out there, but I'm hooping because you seem like they get to rolling in slowly but surely. But in college, you don't hoop right away. You got to get your workout. And then on top of that, we were so cracking. We had Daytona, but then we had the HBCUs. We had Brooklyn Random City. We was juke on the town, and they had a DP every room. It's 3 colleges that live
Right there.
So we catching the HBCU experience from a JUCO.
That's cracking.
Like, damn. I'm talking about Bethune-Cookman, literally 5 minutes straight. They got Bethune Grill. They got the barbershop. They got all the parties. It's popping, fam. Now you looking like.
No, Daytona. I went to Daytona for my first time like 2 weeks ago. My cousin was getting married. I had the time of my life. I was just riding around.
I was living out there, bro. Palm trees.
It's funny. I just told myself that. I said, man, my son or any of my kids get the opportunity, get some scholarship offers. We going West Coast or to Florida, bro. We going Cali.
If you got it, it's worth it.
Hell yeah, that experience different, bro. I'm going anywhere in Florida, somewhere in California. That's what my kids doing.
Florida's so
come on down here and take this visit where it's 100 degrees, beaches, palm trees.
Florida's so
How's your kid coming? How your shorty coming along?
He coming, man. He
I
more
know
of football, but he plays.
You just saying that because the body, but he got that instinct.
He got a gang. He coming. He got to get it on a little better shape. But football, like, I know he gonna hoop too. Like, I ain't gonna force him to do either one because my dad didn't do that to me. I want to let him give him the free will of what you want to do. Yeah. But I do know when he loses in football, he's more hurt than when he loses in basketball.
So football more right.
But I don't know. He responds to him more like far as like we go to the gym like cause I talk to him about other shit like I'm always on his ass about school and other shit. So when he in the gym like he'll listen to him like that. Like my Uncle Gio he be on that but that's good where it's like some kids that's how it is like. They hear you for everything else, like they might just respond better.
That's how you your parents.
But he's tough.
I was just gonna say, how was it for you and your dad?
Like listen to him. That's like you following, like in the.
But see, even with Jakai though, Jakai is more like he 11, but he plays 13. AAU, like he plays.
Bro,
up.
Mark,
but he's tough.
He would say shit like that. Like guys would just try to set examples, but like people don't know our relationship. But like. Me and Mark type shit, but like no, like you know, like one time guys would tell me chill out, hey, like but guys would never try to do it in front. He'd be like, hey, don't talk to your pops like that in front of everybody, hey, or try to show out something or just extra shit. Be like, oh, I'm telling Austin, I'm gonna kick Austin out before practice just to do shit. But like, no, I listened to my pops. I didn't drive him out, but at a point, like I was just like. I told him like, he didn't need me. I didn't need him no more. Like I didn't need him to work me out. I knew what to do. I don't need you for nothing. Like, and it got to a point where I heard like Lance Stephenson or somebody was saying that like he had a coach who like always like was yelling at him. I felt like I grew out of it. Like I grew out of it a little bit. Then like saying like I always wanted to work out, but then like let's chill some days or something like that. And it was just like But I was always receptive to him and listen to him. I got to an extent where I could get it on my like he taught me enough, and I was around y'all forever. So I knew what I was doing, bro. What? He played with him at Marshall.
Mark.
That's what he just said for B.
And getting their practice.
That's when they were still young. Him and B, like
they were still playing pro-am together.
Mark and B was still young. Mark and B was probably like 30, 31 when they had the job at the time.
They still playing pro-am this summer, bro.
Yeah, fresh.
They was young. But I'm talking about, man, Mark was, this all off camera. I'm hoping. Mark was crazy, dog.
These are
you weak ass niggas. You ain't shit. No, man, Mark used to make the motherfucker feel this big, dog.
That's just crazy why he got fired from Tulsa West this year, bro, because he ain't never like that, bro. He told he ain't never snapped.
But I mean, you gotta think, bro, out of it, though. I mean,
but he still they try to say got fired for that. Think about that. For aggressive, but the nigga ain't never, like, he ain't,
bro.
It wasn't him,
listen,
bro.
This just made me think about, we had Rentez out here. Rentez and they were out of time. Don't say Mark came in the locker room, slid across the floor, like, yo, don't play like the bitch.
No, that's where I got it from. Hey, yo, pussy hurt. Hey, yo, pussy hurt. Like, plenty stories. Like, we didn't hoop in one-on-one. He didn't bust me all of my shit. Like, plenty stories. Like, he don't play that. Like, he keep it real. Like, he will. Like, hey, don't let these weak ass niggas bust us. Like, it's his confidence.
That's the same thing with Show. Like, Show is always like a tough cover. Like, bro, nothing flashy, but here go this 40.
Yeah.
Our whole life. Like, so that was one of the niggas. Like, that was one of my rivals. Like, that's since 8th or 12. 8th or 12 warning. Like, all the way through. Like, battles, like middle school.
Yeah.
I think I had like 14 trains, bro. He went to Webster. Like,
Oh,
we
shit.
always had battles, like, but like, show was like, it was like he wasn't flashy, bro, but you couldn't stop him, bro. Like, you know, I want a nigga just not like, he don't got that. I'm not finna cross you like this. I'm gonna just get you on my hip, lay you. I'm knocking down my shots, bro. I'm so, my IQ, Showtime was just one of them, like, and he always, like, he was just tough. Like, that was my boy since Sherman Park. Like, playing in the paint together, like, kick niggas' ass, like, and that shit. They wanted me to go to, him, Hot Rod, they wanted me to go to Central, I was supposed to go to Central State.
Disappeared, nigga.
I'm around, bro.
Hell no, you disappeared.
Yeah, you got like a 2-year hiatus.
You know, it was like
I'm like, damn. I'm asking her, like, where?
Like a 4 years.
It was about 2.5.
I hadn't seen him.
Yeah,
He'd fly under the radar. I can't.
It was like 2.5 years he was missing.
You was MIA for like 3 of them motherfuckers, damn near 4. I hadn't seen Austin in a long ass time.
Summers trying to get in.
Like, damn,
That's all good. I mean,
like, you was
you
tough.
definitely went MIA for a long time.
Yes.
Definitely wasn't
Like, damn,
like, you see what Austin on. Like, nigga, I was like, damn, Austin must have moved or something. I thought you moved out the state. I thought you was long
Across the
gone.
country somewhere.
My life,
But yeah, y'all died. Y'all, man, show was
Mark.
Don't you think that them was some of the greatest like open gyms though?
You good.
You good. Don't you think there was some like the greatest open gyms though, like that Pops used to open up, like at Custard and even at King, at King, like
But
you got Brandon Jennings and all the pros. Like
Bro,
think about
that. Think about when Mark was the only nigga to do that though. It was no other coaches doing that shit. It wasn't no open gym. Niggas wasn't saying, come in here, let's go get some shots up. Mark literally was the only nigga doing it. Yeah. I remember vividly my junior senior year.
Young, right?
Dre and them had just transferred. And back then, Riverside. So they didn't, like back then, the WIA used to really be on niggas. So motherfuckers really was following the rules. But Mark was like, fuck that. Like, instead of me just working my team out, I'm gonna make it open for everybody.
That's what was so clear, bro.
Mark was the only person in the city letting motherfuckers come work out. He's the only person I can vividly remember, like, come to the gym and he'll run us through drills, bro. And it's crazy because I had never done them, so I felt weak doing them. You feel me? Like he got me up because he never ran drills. So if you ain't never, you could hoop, but if you ain't never really put some cones on the floor, come around here and then go finish and do it. I'm like, damn, do it what? So that's you start feeling like
other niggas
doing that shit. That got it already doing it. And I'm like, hold on, I know I just bust this nigga out. Why can't I do this motherfucking?
That's how I couldn't feel those certain shit, no bullshit. Cause Dolan had some drills, bro. He'd be like, he'd run through and then he'd have you sample.
And that was crazy. Cause when I got
but then I get in here,
no, bro.
Losing the ball like that.
Bro, no bullshit. It was this drill when I first got to college, bro. We used to have to like dribble down the sideline. I'd never forget. And you'll be by the 3, and you used to have to spin and get to the rim with one dribble. Bro, like, I don't know. I'm looking like, damn, like, I'm in individual workouts, like, bro, like, I ain't never did this shit, bro. You got to spin at the 3-point line, one dribble on your spin. Boom, turn. Put that motherfucker in your left hand and get to the rim.
Like, yeah,
and that's when you kill it. Well, that's when the niggas in the league kill it with the workouts. Like, that's how.
And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, I know I'm not weak, bro. Like, but it's just
you gotta constantly do it.
You gotta learn.
He put me on that crab dribble.
Yeah, that's what Mark. No, he learned that from Houston. You know, the Terry Porter, his guy, he's the head coach at Cardinal Stritch now. That's who learned me from. He was working out. Steve Nash, that's what he's doing it. So you get to the floor, whatever, like, you get there 2 dribbles, whatever, and he taught me that. He was throwing up the first, like, he had to see left, he's throwing up, just couldn't handle it. And that's when, like, we was working out, D's like, yeah, you need to come to Vincent, you can start right now. But, like, Coach Houston, he put me on that shit, like,
That's Houston, brown skin?
Yeah.
He got Cardinal Stritch,
he just got the head coaching job,
He got the head coaching job?
He just did, They got Dog, the other dude, I was there, I was there for
And nigga, that's when I seen you for the first time.
That's when I first started coming up.
Like, where the fuck Austin come from? Like, nigga, I ain't seen you in fucking years. It was at the at the clinic.
Yeah, at the
Y'all
clinic,
doing
right?
the clinic.
Yeah,
That was my first time
I
seeing
remember that
you.
scene. Yeah,
What was that?
I was surprised to see you coaching
3 years there. Like 2-3 years ago, right?
Only 2, yeah.
Yeah, like 2
That's
years
just
ago.
like
I'm
my
like,
nigga,
shit,
yeah.
Austin felt you was gone. I'm like, damn.
That was
long.
a weird. Got unsolved mystery.
Then you had dreads or fro or something. You had big fro. That nigga came back like Martin. Remember Martin?
He killed somebody. Because everybody used to see them growing up from a baby. Like, everybody used to see you like from here, bro. Like,
I still be that motherfucker staring at the gas station like,
damn,
I had a girl come from. Oh, that's all. You cut your hair, you grew your hair. That ain't like I hate that.
God, that's because everybody was just. It was just like what we used to seeing you from like here, and everybody know your dad, nigga. Show everybody know show like everybody know Marty, like everybody don't get him his props. Marty was cold.
That's what I was gonna ask you about that. You ever got to witness? He not.
Yes, like I watched, bro.
Yeah.
Like Daryl Wright, them that era, like you know, my best friend, one of my guys from Marshall, Daryl Wright was his brother. So when we was growing up, like we used to go to their game, Madison. He had 64 on Juno, nigga. Come back Friday, had 50 on Marshall, game winner at the corner. Yeah. Shoot the J. You know where if you visited at Marshall, you know the locker room right there. He pulled up Trey, shoot it with an arc on it because they close out and turn around and run in the locker room. Gang.
Tune in, y'all. The Malone-Mitchell podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, Martin did.
We gonna be all over. Y'all need to got some editing to do.
No, it's straight.
No,
Straight through. I got to cut the part. I got you. So it's just however long you niggas go. Like,
Your
just
shit's
keep
still shorter than Big Henry.
That's the thing.
Your shit's still shorter than Big Henry's, baby.
Yeah,
I don't care if Big Henry shit was long as hell. That was a documentary about that shit. This shit was like $2, nigga.
Hey, we talking all facts, though. Kyrie, come get some of this shit, Kyrie. Kyrie Irving, come get some of this. We handed it out.
Some good shit. Like,
No bullshit,
Give
bro.
me some game on that shit.
Kyrie, come get some of this. We got it for you in the mill.
Right.
We got some of this shit for you, Kyrie.
Yeah.
Like, no bullshit.
No.